The truth of wholesaling real estate in 2023. This video is not going to be all fun and games. This video is the truth about real estate wholesaling and what's happening in the industry right now from someone who's been in it for almost about 9 years. So let's get into it. So in 2023 has definitely been a weird year. There's been a lot of inflation. There's been interest rates going up and down, iBuyers coming in and out of the market, people like Zillow exiting the market. There's been a lot of new changes in marketing. Text message marketing has kind of been more shamed upon. RVM marketing has been kind of gone away. So there's a lot of things happening. And if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. What I'm going to tell you is the truth about what is happening in this industry. When I was talking to my therapist, I have a therapist I talk to twice a month. I've been doing that for almost 5 years now because this business can drive you crazy. There's so many ups and downs, so many variables. Just the other day, like we thought we were going to make $100,000 on an assignment fee and we ended up making $32,000. That hurts. And that happens all the time in this industry. And it's not spoken about so much, but when my therapist told me, I was talking to him, I said, hey, David, like I've been feeling a lot of anxiety. Like, man, I feel like I suck. I was doing good in my business and now I'm not doing so good. And he said, well, let me ask you something. I'm not a business coach or I'm not a real estate person, but didn't the market change a lot? I said, yeah, the market's changed like crazy. He's like, well, maybe it's not that you suck. Maybe it's that your business just got 5 times harder. You don't want to blame the market for your outcome, but you do have to be aware of what the market did to your industry so that you can adapt and get better. But there is a period of time, like a month or 3 months or 6 months, that your business changes and your business gets harder or easier. And what happened to wholesaling since maybe end of last year is that the business just got 3 times or 5 times harder. And I don't care what anybody says out there. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. No, I'm not a guru, because I'm actually still in this every day. I come into the office and I run a daily huddle at 9 in the morning. I do a sales training with my team at 11. I do one-on-ones meetings every week with the team. The reason I say this is that I don't only just preach this stuff and tell you how to do a deal. I'm actually doing this every day. And I've been doing this every day for a long time. The last 6-7 months, end of 2022 to 2023, it became harder to sell properties. It became harder to negotiate with sellers. The deals started getting more inconsistent, meaning the profits are $50,000, then they become $20,000. Last year, our average profit was $24,000 per deal. This year so far, our average profit is about $15,000 per deal. That makes me feel like, shit, am I doing something wrong? Have I become less of a leader, less of a good business owner? And you got to overcome these things. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of buyers went away. Literally, probably 40 to 50% of our buyers that bought last year are not buying our properties this year. The marketing strategies that were working last year are not working this year. The way that I was building my team last year won't work this year. So there's a lot of big changes that happened that made the business harder. So if you're either looking into getting into wholesaling or you're doing, you've done a deal or 3 deals or 5 deals and you're kind of like thinking to yourself like, shit, I haven't really hit my goals, or I'm not there, or man, I haven't built a team I want to build. Look, take a step back. These last 6 months, these last 6-7 months have been probably the most challenging 6-7 months in wholesaling in the last 10 years. You can't really beat yourself up about it. What you have to do is pivot and adjust. Don't let these 3 months or these 6 months linger in your income or linger in your business strategy. I had to adjust my marketing strategies. I had to adjust the markets I'm in. I had to adjust my team. I had to adjust things. People left my business. My COO, a lot of things happened that I had to adjust. And it took a couple months, but once you kind of get over the edge, then it's fine. There's a lot of wholesalers that are kind of leaving the industry because things got harder and people are just doing different things, like maybe fixing and flipping more, maybe just buying rentals, or maybe just doing bigger deals. I think it's funny when people say that. No, I'm not doing wholesale anymore because I'm doing bigger deals now. Okay, sure. Yes, wholesaling got 5 times harder. That's the synopsis. That's the summary. I'm here to tell you it happened to me. It happens to a lot of my friends, and it's gonna happen to you or happen to you. Do not feel bad about it. Do not beat yourself up about it. Go out there, use it as leverage, use it as a learning experience to go and crush the next part of the year. Get around more people, go to seminars, go to events, like learn what's working for that guy, what's working for that girl in Texas. Okay, damn, these people in Ohio are doing this. Okay, that dude in California is doing this. And get those bits and pieces of what's working and implement it in your business. There might be 3 months and there might be 6 months, which is happening in real time right now, that there's big pivots. We just ended one of our best months now in March after having a really brutal quarter 4, of 2022. It was very challenging. And January was very challenging. February was better. March is great. I'm prepared for another change. It's possible that, the Fed or whatever happens in the economy or foreclosures start flooding, and I'm prepared for a change. Just know that the changes in this business take about 3 months minimum. So if there's a big change in interest rate, if there's a big change in supply, if there's a big change in demand, if there's a big new rule change that the government came up with, there's like a 3-month hit that happens in wholesaling. It's a function of buyers and sellers. The buyers look at this type of media. What's the stock market doing? What's the money market doing? What are index funds doing? What are the treasury rates doing? What are mortgage rates doing? That's what the buyers look at. The sellers look at completely different things. They look at what's CNN saying? What's Fox saying about housing prices? By the time both these people get aligned with the media and get aligned with what they're thinking, it takes about 3 months. Just understand that exists. Wholesaling in 2023, I've seen less people coming into the market with like excitement. The last 2 years, I've seen a lot of people come to my meetups every month. I'd be getting hit up on DMs every week with 2-3 new people that wanted to come to the office and learn and stuff like that. Now it's not so much, It still is a very amazing business. It can make you a lot of money. It can produce you a lot of wealth, provide you some freedom. It can provide you, a great team that you can work with and do deals together. It still is amazing, but you have to be prepared for an emotional roller coaster. It wasn't until I started growing the team and like doing millions and millions of dollars that I had to get a therapist because my emotions were everywhere. It can get crazy, right? You just have to be prepared for that. Last 6 months has been very interesting. It's been a lot better the last month or two. But if this is a business for you, just understand that it's an emotional roller coaster. Get used to it. I always tell myself and my team to keep their emotions at a 7. So if you get a great deal, 7. If you get a bad deal, 7. You get a good call, 7, bad call, 7. You get my drift. So stay level. And if you could do that, then I'd suggest staying in wholesaling. If you can't do that, I wouldn't do wholesaling. I promise you, if you're looking to crush it in 2023 in wholesaling, it's gonna be an emotional roller coaster for you, period. It's going to happen. You can organize yourself, you can set up your operations well, you can set up everything systematically, but the truth of the matter is, in this business, there's a lot of variables that you cannot control, and that's just the way it's going to be forever. Every business has its variables. Every business has its pros and cons, and those are the cons to wholesaling. In the last 9 years, very rarely am I not excited to come to the office. But the last 3 months, there's been many days that I wake up, I'm getting in my car, and I'm like, I gotta go deal with this. There's so many fires, we have 25 deals under contract and 10 of them, not going through. It gets annoying. If you really love what you do and you're motivated for a mission and a vision that you have for yourself and you commit to it, then you do it. I'm committed to making it work. I'm committed to people in this office making 6 figures. I'm committed to growing my rental portfolios and other rental portfolios. I'm committed to go through the bullshit, man. It's not going to be easy. So that's the state of the union for wholesaling 2023. With just someone who's been in it for almost 9 years, probably done about 600-700 deals. I don't know it all. I actually probably know nothing, but I do have some experience with it. If you like what you see, feel free to follow my channel. Follow my YouTube channel, follow my TikTok. I'm always putting out videos for more tips and tricks. If you want to learn a little bit more, connect with me. Just check out my website, raulblufa.com, or check out some of these other videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.